Greetings, everyone. Happy Wednesday. How are y'all doing today? I am the Moon Mama, and today is the day that Mercury rules. And my goodness, we are having some good old experience with Mercury. Look at this beautiful flower that oh my gosh, I was walking down the street and I wasn't paying attention, and I just smelled all this. I just smelled something that was like, and I turned around and these big yellow flowers. I was like, oh, Shun. Oh, yes. So powerful, so powerful. So, Mercury is the planet that rules our perception, the stories that we tell. It's communication. Mercury is communication. It's your thoughts. It's transactions. It's Mercury is transactions. Mercury is short trips. Mercury really is like an exchange system that is about information, and you are an information system. Like, that is the thing that you are. We all are. We're all information systems, and we are in a constant experience of exchanging information with reality, with one another, inside of ourselves. It's like a computer. Like, you are a computer system. And if you ever just pay attention to, if you can, I remember there was a time when I was not conscious enough to be able to witness my mind. Like, my mind would just take me like a whirlpool, and then I was just off into a story, and I was just somebody said such and such, and I feel these ways about it, and I don't have that going on anymore, because I've actually learned how to control that internal voice that is telling stories all the time, which is Mercury. So today, Mercury is at the 24th degree of Aries. Mercury just came out of its retrograde about a week ago. It was retrograde for 9 weeks. And today, Mercury is conjunct Chiron, y'all, in Aries. So this is about our Chiron in Aries is the wound. Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron is so significant, especially now at this time on the planet, because many of us are doing the work to heal our woundedness, which will then, not our woundedness, the collective woundedness. It might show up in your own experience, but you don't own it. It's just an experience that you were born at this time to have, and you are an information system that's sending information back to the Akashic record. Whether you think so or not, whether you know it or not, it's what's happening. We are in an experience. Like, just imagine a colony of ants. If you can pull your perspective, we are a colony of humans that are moving around and it's a part of a greater thing. The more you can become conscious, the more you can control how your energy works and where you put your power and what you're doing, and you can actually begin to architect your own experience. But you got to get conscious in order to do that. And the astrology has helped me become conscious. It's like I just woke up in the experience, but it's a gentle, slow waking up, because if you wake up too fast, it'll make you fucking crazy. It'll make you crazy. So we're all in this process of awakening. Now, Mercury with Chiron, this means that today we can be having painful conversations, today and yesterday, conversations that are really uncomfortable around your capacity and ability to be yourself. Like, so Aries, I'm so excited. It's just so hard to say all this. I'm so excited. So Aries is the self. And Chiron in Aries, which many of us have, if we are like 48 and above, we might have between 48 and between 48 and maybe 57, 58, you have Chiron in Aries. And many of us are having our Chiron in Aries. We've had our Chiron, because Chiron takes 50 years to come back. It takes 50 years. So now Chiron is back in Aries. Hadn't been there for 50 years, but it's been there now for about 7 or 8 years. And it's the wound to the self. It's the part of you that doesn't believe in yourself, that doesn't have confidence, that doesn't feel, worthy, that doesn't feel like you belong, it's this energy that is a delayed. It occurs as not feeling like you belong or not, but it's a delay because it's a wound. So it occurs as a wound initially. And then when it comes back home, between the ages of 49 and like 53, that wound begins to heal and your true identity begins to emerge. So I know for me, what I'm experiencing for the last 7 years, I have been deep inside. I have been literally looking at all the ways that I have been giving my power away, that I have been fearful, that I have been looking to others for validation, that I have been needing others to affirm me in order to feel safe in how I show up in the world. I need somebody else's affirmation, somebody else's agreement before I feel like, oh, I'm okay, because they agree with me, so I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like that. And so I've been healing all that stuff so that I can feel confident in being my individual, unique self without the approval or the need for affirmation from the external world. Now, this has been the most rigorous work I have ever done. And I see so clearly. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with somebody that I've been in a subtle romantic experience with. And we were having a conversation and they were saying something about their perception of my experience, like because I want to go to Erewhon and farmers markets and places where you might not see a lot of black people, you might see a lot of other people, and they were saying like that I need the validation of whiteness. And I was like, wow, this is such a trip, because my father had that same conversation. It's a subconscious pattern. What they're saying is their perception of it, but really they are speaking my own subconscious wound that I bought into with my father. And my father was so the white man. And because my father and I are born on the same day, I took that story on, my father's story. I over empathized with him and I made his plight my plight because of our DNA connection, because of our proximity in, living together, because his voice, because I was taught that men have the most power. So my father's narratives had a lot of power in my life because I gave him power. And that narrative, like me holding on to that experience, has colored my entire life because that was my father's experience. My father's experience doesn't have to be mine. And now, at the age that I am now, I'm through this Chironian over-identifying with others. Chiron is now conjunct my Saturn, which is my karma. But for everyone, Mercury and Chiron are together. So it's about having hard conversations about who you are and trusting yourself and not giving your power over to the other, or seeing how you give your power over to the other and why you are doing it. Why are you looking for external validation? Is it a childhood pattern? Is it an ancestral pattern? Because we often are living out our ancestral wounds. We've inherited behaviors that are not ours, that we begin to identify with like they're ours, but we inherited them and we're just playing it out. You guys have heard me tell the story of the monarch butterfly time and time and time again. How that butterfly, they literally are just in the pattern of their ancestral codes until somebody wakes up and says, I'm not doing it anymore. You're just going to repeat the thing that your mother did or your father said or their mother did, until someone says, I don't believe this. This is not my truth. I love you. And there is another possibility. This is how we get to transform and alchemize these things. So I'm feeling so grateful right now that my friend would bring this narrative back to me, this thing that my father would be saying, that my friend would bring it back to me. And historically I would feel bad, like, oh, you know, they think I need white people to feel that they think. And I was so clear. I was like, I like fucking fancy food. It don't have shit to do with white people. Erewhon, and it is pretentious. Erewhon is pretentious, and it is all the things that capitalism, and it is all of that. And I can go get fancy food because I want it. I don't need to align myself to someone else's perspective of reality, because that I have a different perspective. And this is the thing I was saying yesterday. We're living in a world now where you can be standing next to someone and be in a completely different reality because of your belief systems. I believe that I am granted my heart's desires because I'm on this earth plane, and I'm not going to let racism, I'm not going to let sexism, I'm not going to let the fact that I'm a 5'4" single black woman who weighs 135 pounds keep me from having the fucking reality that I desire. I'm not going to acquiesce to this system because I don't have to. I don't have to. And nobody has to. Nobody has to. Nobody has to. But we do it because we don't know better. We do it because we don't understand how this energy system really works. And that is why I'm here every day talking about it. My devotion is to share so that people can understand. It don't matter what they're doing. It don't matter what the laws are. It doesn't matter who the president is. It doesn't matter what's going on. You can still be exactly who you're meant to be. Nothing can come against you when you understand that you can wield reality in your favor. Everything that comes to you will actually serve you. But you got to know how to play the game. And you have to be committed to your own frequency. And when others come into your reality and they start to feel the discomfort because you are married and loyal to your reality, you can't get off of it. You cannot get off of it. You got to be like, smell the roses. I am in my reality and I am smelling the roses because I know how this motherfucker works. And the story I'm telling myself matters. If I'm telling myself they're out to get me, I ain't enough. If I'm telling myself that, that's going to be my experience. And I am not interested in that experience. That is not my experience. This world bends over for me. This world collapses and lays out a red carpet for my heart's desires to be fulfilled, because I believe that, I speak it, I know it, I am intending it, I expect it. It is so. It is so. It is so. So, the moon today is in Virgo, you all. I have been fasting for the last couple of days and I am just cleansing out my old karmic patterns. I'm releasing the old narratives, the old stories, the old ways of being, the old codes of my lineage that would have me be subject to things that are not really for me. And then alchemizing it, because I come from a lineage of wizards and mystics who forgot who they were. And we have been living in the dark ages. We have been living in a time of forgetfulness. That's okay. It's meant. This time is perfect like all the other times. And to live in the dark ages and be a person that holds the light takes a mighty sense of willpower. A mighty sense of willpower, like Mary Poppins, like Miss One, like Glinda the Good Witch. Like, it takes that kind of willpower, like Mother Gaia, right? To be the mother of the mother of the mother of your creation takes will. takes devotion, takes pure love of yourself, and a willingness to know that who resonates can come, and you can stay until you don't resonate anymore, because this is an ever-changing experience. This is a mutable experience. That's right. We live in the yes. And when the no shows up, it's time for something else. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so stay in your practices, stay present. Stay present. If you need support, you can reach out. My website, healwithmoonmama.com. You can go into my stories if you are interested. If you are a woman who is interested in learning how to harness your feminine energy so that you can walk this planet knowing that you have the force of nature behind you, because that's what we're doing. Knowing that you have the force of nature and the force of ancestors, and that you are willing to be a vessel of healing. It's not an easy walk right now. It's not, because there's a lot of shadow out here. And so it means that you have to really be able to stand in the truth of your essence, no matter what shows up. And so for me, I literally, when things show up that feel like that it's a challenge, it's like, okay, well, I created this. This is my creation. This is here to teach me something. This is here to teach me. And then I get to see. Yesterday I was saying how this stuff isn't linear, right? This stuff is a circle. So I had a father who was like, white people, white people, white people, white people. And then I'm in an experience yesterday with somebody who's white people, white people, white people. And because I understand that I am in a circular experience, I know this is my creation. This is for me. This is not against me. And when I sat down with it, the Spirit told me, you are closing a chapter. You have made it out. You get that you don't have to buy into it anymore. You see, you didn't know that when you were 3, but now that you're the age you are, now you know. That's their reality, not yours. You're creating all the joy and all the peace and all for yourself, and people can participate how they choose or not. So the moon in Virgo, we're in earth signs. The moon's going to be in Virgo until midnight tonight. The sun is in Taurus. The sun is in Taurus at the 17th degree, which is a Leo degree. And Leo degree means you have to express yourself. You cannot be in the expression of another's narrative. You have to be in your own sense of self. And it's a quiet power that is within you. It's a power that really is without words. It's just, you know it, you feel it. You feel it. And you don't take an action until you do. You feel it. And so you want to remove the things that block you from feeling into the essence of who you really are. You want to remove the stories. You want to remove the wounded narratives. Mercury conjunct Chiron. Those wounded stories. They did this. They did that. They did that. Chiron is the wounded healer. Whatever they did, if you want to learn the lesson from it, you will become the healer. Whatever story you're telling that they did, ask, what can I learn from this? What can I learn from my story about what they did to me? My father, I literally just asked, what is it that I can learn from my father's wounds and sorrow? What can I learn about the masculine? I can learn that men really aren't the leaders that we've been told that they are. They really aren't. It's not true that they are. They're not. Men are men. Some men are leaders, but generally they are not. They are subject to their biology in ways that women are not. Women have a connection to the divine force of nature within them. Men do not. Women are the leaders. And until women wake up in our true leadership and begin to lead from the subconscious spiritual realms, begin to lead from the natural cosmic cycles, when we lead from that place, we create order here that actually protects everyone, but we are out of order right now. So because women are out of order, men are in a position that is not natural to them. And we are all suffering because of it. And that's the lesson that I learned from leaning into my father's perspectives. That he could not lead me. My father could not lead me. He is not my leader. I am his leader. I came here to lead my father, not the other way around. And because we live in a world that says men are so this and men are so that, I believed that he was my leader. And he was not. He led me to his hell. My father led me to his hell. And I am a saint. I am a heavenly being. I don't belong in his hell. If he wants to come to my heaven, you are welcome. But that means that we are going to live from the subconscious realm, and we're not going to pay attention to bullshit, because where we give our attention is what we're creating. If I give my attention to racism and white people, then I'm going to create more and more and more of that. So I'm not going to give my attention to that. It could be happening all around me, but I am going to have my pretentious food. I'm going to have my pretentious food. I'm going to drink my $8 coffees and my $25 smoothies if I want to, because I am in heaven and I am enjoying my life. I am not going to suffer because somebody else thinks that I should, because that's theirs. That's for them. That's for them. So we are walking. We are walking in heaven, you all. I want to read your comments, because when I close this, I won't be able to get these comments back. Wisdom of the field. Hello, magnificent friend. What can I learn from that? So much powerful prompt. Yes, there is an order to everything. Yes, it is. Amen. We made it. Whoa, I just wrote a title for a talk that included experiencing heaven on earth. Yes. Yes, I am not coming to your hell, but you are welcome to my heaven. That is absolutely right. That is absolutely right. So, okay, you all. What are we releasing? We're releasing the things that block our capacity to feel. Feel like it needs to feel right for you. It needs to feel right. Your feelings are more important than your thoughts and what you see. It needs to feel right. So if it feels right, you can trust it. But if it doesn't feel right, you have to remove the thing that doesn't allow it to feel right. That's what you're removing. What doesn't allow it to feel right. Okay? Trust your feelings. Peace and blessings. I love y'all. Bye-bye.